Good morning from Merigen, Switzerland. Yeah, I'm all the way over in Switzerland now. I am at the Aareschlucht. Yes, I'm sure I butchered that name. Yeah, me and names, we're not really friends. But it is a gorge, kind of like the Vintgar in Slovenia. And anyway, this is here just outside of the Lauterbrunnen area. It's at the east end of it. So we are gonna go see this gorge. Here's the inside. You just line up, get some tickets. There are restrooms before you enter the gorge.
Aareschlucht.
There it is. Well, there it is. And we can only go 2/3 of the way, and then we have to return back to this main place. Now, this is the west entrance. There is also an east entrance. So you can like walk the entire gorge and either take a train or bus. Is it a train? I remember a train. Anyway, back to this, but check that out. Yes, Swiss Alps. I am in the Swiss Alps. It is deceptively warm right now. Everybody's in their puffers, and then some people are in shorts. It's like 60 degrees. Perfect temperature. So, here we go. There it is, the beginning of the gorge. And we get to start in a tunnel. By gum, by golly, that temperature just dropped 20 degrees. So glad I have my polar fleece on. And it just keeps going. So there's this hole in the rock that leads you out to here and some catwalk. And the guy said to keep going that way. But I want to see what's around the corner, because that's what you do. You go exploring. Maybe it's just a big circle. Look, where's my orange helmet when I need it? Look how fun. Wow. Wow. That's pretty cool. Why in the world did that guy tell me to go through the tunnel? This is the walk. This is pretty darn cool. Yeah. So I guess there it is, the tunnel. And then more tunnel up here. Swiss and their tunnels, just in case you're curious. Fun. More of the low-hanging rock and the tunnels and the gorge. This is so cool. Check that out. Huh. Wow. Looks like a waterfall up there. Well, it is getting mighty fast up here. But here's what I really want to show you. This guy taking his life in his hands, being out on that edge to clean that off. But look, waterfall. Oh my gosh, let's go see it. And there it is. Such a cool waterfall. Around that corner. This is a long gorge. It's really quite a beautiful hike. Back into the caves we go with their drip, 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 and their buckets full. It rained all morning. I'm not sure about here, but I went through torrential downpour from Lake Como all the way here. There it is. It just keeps going. That's the way we just came. And this is where we are still going. I can't believe I haven't even made it to the 2/3 point yet. Although I'm loving it, so who cares, right? Well, I lied. That was the end. They've blocked that off, and so back we go. It's very windy. I might have to take my hat off now. And just like that, we're back to the beginning. That beautiful background of the Swiss Alps. Oh my gosh, that was so pleasant from start to finish. Easy parking. Getting the tickets were a breeze. They were 12 Swiss franc. And right now, €1 equals 90 cents Swiss franc. So, cost me probably, what, 15 with the exchange rate? But anyway, that was delightful. Highly recommend. Well, this is what I was supposed to take up to see the Reichenbach Falls, but I guess that's gonna have to do. And sadly, I discovered that the Sherlock Holmes Museum is closed. We open on Sundays, apparently. Anyway, look how crowded it has gotten. I'm telling you, early bird gets the worm. You gotta get here early. There was half a dozen cars when I came. Glad I parked the way I did. And I guess I'm off to Grindelwald. Grindelwald. Well, there's the Eiger Express going up to Jungfraujoch. Well, actually to a station before you go up to Jungfraujoch. But yeah, there's Eiger. I'm so sad. The campground that I stayed at before, that I thought I could stay at, is closed. They just closed for their winter season, and they open in 2 weeks. Again, just my luck. So I hadn't planned on being here for another 2 weeks. So what a beautiful day I got, though. At least I got to see the mountains, and that makes me happy. I almost wonder if it wouldn't be a good day to go up to Jungfraujoch since, you know, it looks pretty darn clear. Anyway, I guess I'm back down to the train station. I saw some campers parked down there, so I guess we'll go see about that. Kind of sad I didn't get to come back here after 20 years, but oh well. Look at those mountains. Just amazing. Put in 5 francs, Swiss francs, that big coin I got. That should give me 5 hours. Well, I guess that's the way to the Eiger Express terminal. Guess that's how we'll go. Can't believe I got such a clear day. So I just met a couple and they just came down and it's closed because of the wind. They're not letting anybody else on today and they're just bringing people down. I'm so mad. Okay, so that threw me for a loop. Grindelwald first is open, but I have to get the bus up to the village because that's where it's from. So, in true Jolyn fashion, I missed the bus, and the next one isn't for another half hour, or you can walk for a half hour to get into town, which is kind of tempting. But then my RV is down here, which I just paid for all day. You know, when things become too irritating and too hard to do, it just makes me want to not do anything. Could go to the other campground and see about staying there. And seeing how far it is from the first station. I'm telling you, my luck but the mountains are pretty. And I'm enjoying my walk and looking at them. Well, as a follow-up, I have ended up at the TCS in Interlaken, and this is the view out my window. Not bad. Certainly not the stunning mountains up in Grindelwald, but it was just insane up there. So I paid for 3 nights. I may stay a whole week and just take trains and buses and whatever, because I'm just tired, man. I am tired. And anyway, I made a nice dinner tonight of tortellini with basil, or not basil, but pesto and Parmesan. And now I'm going to take a shower, and like, that's my day. Okay, that's it.